back in 2013. I was going through a time in my life where I didn't understand. I was angry. I felt a lot of pain. And it was mainly because my mom also was going through a lot of pain and anger. And at the same time, she, decided that she was going to try and commit suicide. And she was almost successful at it. I found her. She wasn't responsive. We called 911. She made it to the hospital. Doctor told me she wasn't going to make it. That we needed to go ahead and start making arrangements. She was in a coma for 6 days. And I prayed and prayed during those 6 days I was in that hospital. It was just her and myself and God. And during those 6 days, I asked God if he just kept her alive for me, I would never ask for anything else again. And at the time, I didn't have a close relationship with God. It wasn't a priority. But I just knew that if he kept my best friend alive, that everything was going to be okay. So after 6 days of her being in a coma, she finally woke up, and all I could think about was God answered my prayers. This has to be the best thing ever. It was a week before Christmas. That was my Christmas miracle. Everything seemed right in the world. So as time went by, I still seemed lost. I still seemed like something was missing. Although I got to have my mom. I got to keep my mom. There's so many people in the world who don't have their mom. Mine was right there with me, but I was still lost, and I was still angry, and I was still hurt, and I didn't know why. And I knew I couldn't ask God for anything else because I promised him if he let me keep my mom, I would never ask for anything again. So I just seemed like after that point, I was done. My relationship with God was done. He didn't want anything else from me. I came to the Avenue April of 2018. It was Easter. I was still pregnant. I'd never been to the Avenue before. Church before that felt like it was more of a chore. It was something I felt like I had to do, not something I wanted to do. My first time at the Avenue was amazing. I fit right in. The service was amazing. Pastor Justin just makes you feel like you're part of it. He makes you feel like he is speaking one-on-one to you, even though he's speaking to a crowd of people. It's amazing. My mom came to church with me that day. It was just me and her and my aunt. And after that, we left and we talked, and we decided we really wanted to start going to the Avenue. But in between April and December of 2018, we weren't active members. We would come sporadically. And it was in March of last year. I was a wreck. Honestly, I was a mess. I was living life the way I shouldn't have been. I was saying things I shouldn't have said. I was selfish. And all of those things came to my mind. And I wanted to be a different person. And I couldn't do anything else but raise my hand when it was time. And I did. And I said that prayer with Pastor and immediately walked out of there. And my life has not been the same since. My mom and I, we got baptized together. And it was in that moment that I knew that although I promised God I would never ask for anything else ever again, he made it very clear to me that I can always ask him 1,000,000 times over and over again, and he'll give me what I need when I need it. I can ask him every single day, and he'll still give me what I need. And I just didn't understand that before. When I got saved and I became that person on that wall, I realized how important it was because my mom was that person on that wall. And we were together, and without her and without God, we wouldn't be here. I don't think I would have made it to the Avenue Church. I don't think I would have gotten saved. I don't think I would have gotten baptized. But because God kept her around and God kept me around, everything came back together again. And because of the Avenue, I have so much more happiness, confidence. I speak so much more positively about life. I get excited to come to church on Sundays. I look forward. Sunday has now been my favorite day of the week. I look forward to coming and serving in the Avenue Kids. I look forward to seeing everyone at church. I can't think of any other way I ever want to be. My name's Kayla, and I have a mark on the wall.
My name is Karen. I'm Kayla's mother, and I also have a mark on the wall.
I am one.
I am one.
If this story spoke to you today and you would like to connect with someone at the Avenue or share your story with us, we want to hear from you and we want to connect with you. Click the link in the description below. Also, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications where you can stay up to date on all of our new content that we upload.